Good morning, guys. We're live from the Khmer Kingdom capital, Phnom Penh. And I can say already that this city is full of contrasts. I'm surprised / shocked. Whoa. Let me cross the street. I'm surprised, shocked, because what you can see here is completely different from what I imagined. Everywhere you're going, you see these kind of buildings, these kind of American style buildings everywhere. From the cars to the buildings, from the security guards everywhere, gated communities to slums. For example, look at this car, just look at that, it's huge. Definitely this is an American way of doing things. Oh wow, look at that. And here we have a nice Maybach. That's amazing. A bloody Maybach here in Phnom Penh. That's amazing. Really surprising. Anyway, as I said earlier, this city is a contrast city. I have the perception that in here people is poor and there is people that is rich. That's it. Two categories. No in between. Look at that. One nice gated community. Nice building, private security just behind the pillar. Nice cars. Everything is clean. Everything is perfect. And here as well, look at that. We've got a Il Forno, an Italian, at least from the name, restaurant. And they have the bloody Inter flag. We don't like Inter. We are AC Milan fans, of course. And look at that, barbed wire on this community gate. That's simply sick. I don't know if the city is dangerous or just because they really prioritize the security, but it's just shocking. It's shocking how different things are here. But anyway, I'm heading towards the Independence Square. I just want to have a little stroll around. I want to see how the city looks like. I want to see what it is available here to do. Based on Google, there is not much things to do. Few historical sites, which of course I will have to do them because, at least for me, they're really interesting. And I guess not much until we're moving up north to the reason why we came here. But yeah, this is the main street. What I actually love is all these small poles with the Cambodian flag. Hello. And here as well we have a nice shop, a Western shop with a beautiful car. The Khmer people, they have money, seems like. That's amazing. Or not even 10 minutes walking from the hotel, or I should call it hostel this time. And we're already here, Independence Square. And look what a beauty. I don't know if you can see it. Back there, behind the tree, there is the statue built back in the 50s by the Cambodians to celebrate their independence from France. Back in the days, Cambodia was under French influence. Therefore, they decided, like every other country, to build a monument that can symbolize their independence. And it's quite nice. A really nice Bordeaux color. I believe the same like their flag, but I'm not sure. Another nice car. Well, I haven't seen a bad car. Oh yeah, maybe this one. Maybe that one. It's full of nice, beautiful cars. Full of them. The Independence Square. That's amazing. It's really well kept, really new. And behind there is a beautiful flag. A huge, beautiful flag of the Khmer Empire. Just behind there That's nice. That's really nice. What I've realized is that around this central square it's full of police. It's the first time since I'm in Asia, in Southeast Asia, that I'm seeing so much police. I don't know. Maybe because a couple of days ago or weeks ago they had the Asian summit here in Phnom Penh. We need to cross the street. How are we going to cross the street? I don't know. Yeah, it's full of police everywhere. Maybe because it's center. Maybe because of the strategic position. I don't know. And here we have a nice little museum, I guess, or a temple. We don't know. Or at least I don't know. Because they didn't carry out any kind of research on this place. My bad. Guys, it seems like we cannot cross on a small island over there. So we need to admire the monument from afar. This is the only way to make it happen, it seems like. But still, what we can do is we can stay here in the middle of a street on the yellow lines and admire it. Look at that, what a beauty. It is really, really nice, impressive. It's not big, it has normal sizes. I don't know if they refurbish in the meanwhile because it looks too perfect, but still, it's an absolute beauty. Something that, of course, it's a must if you are in a city center with your hotel. Now, let's have a look. Let's have a look at whatever we can do here in Phnom Penh. The city is pretty chilled back. Everything is modern, from the roads to the pedestrian pathways. It has a really chilled atmosphere. It reminds me a bit of Vientiane in Laos. Everything is calm and chilled. Yeah. Let's cross over here to see this monument. These huge boulevards, they don't have crossways. So you just need to throw yourself in the middle of the street and move forward. Yeah. Look at the landscape. On the right hand side there is a really nice Shangri-La, the one over there, I don't know if you can see it. And on the left hand side there is the so-called peak with a communicating bridge in between the two towers. It reminds me the bloody Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. Wow. What a city. The Cambodians, they made money. And there we can see the PwC office. That's amazing. But yesterday we learned something really important. All this development is driven by Chinese influence. Chinese billions and billions that are flowing in the country, and one day they will need to be paid back. So hopefully they will be able to pay them back, and ideally not selling their country. Look at that, one nice boulevard. What a nice little parking here. And in here we can admire this beautiful statue of His Majesty Prith Bat Samdech Prith, whatever is his name, heroic king, father of independence, territorial integrity and unity of the Khmer nation. I don't know much about the Khmer kingdom and the Khmer history, and this is definitely a downside, because I should have informed myself about that. But in the same time, I don't want to repeat everything that is already written in Wikipedia. I need a bottle of water. It's really, really hot. Not humid like yesterday, but still hot. So I need a bottle of water. Right, so we got ourselves a bottle of water, and I'm just walking in a city center. It is bloody quiet, and I don't have a mission, or I do have now. I've seen I believe that one is the so-called White Pagoda. I know we're tired about pagodas, but what can you do if this is the only thing that you can do actually here in Phnom Penh? And look at that. Let's go and admire the pagoda. After not seeing a single policeman during a month, it's really weird to see them now. Yeah. What a beauty of a place. Hopefully this city will surprise me sooner than later. And here we have a nice fountain with a useless show that no one is admiring. Well, I'm admiring it alone. This part of the city in here is closed because there is a meeting, it seems like Asian meeting or something like that. So the whole part around the Royal Palace is closed, off limits, full of police everywhere. So I believe I will just walk towards the museum. When in the beginning I said that I was expecting a different city and I was shocked by it, I was expecting something like that, something like more South Asian looking kind of city, like what we've seen so far in Asia. Buildings like this, definitely not skyscrapers or super modern buildings like the ones we've seen earlier, or Maybachs, or any kind of big Western brand. But still, it's a city full of contrast. And here, behind these walls, behind this barbed wire, is the museum. It's the museum of the Khmer dark past. Let's see, how do we get in? In the meanwhile, we can admire Hanoi style of buildings, houses with plants, lots of wires. And this is the Genocide Museum, Paul Slang. So the entrance is 70 meters that way. Let's go. This is... The museum is closed, right? So a museum is closed between 11:30 and 1:30. No problem. We'll come back later. It's no problem.
Maybe killing field first?
No killing fields.
Why?
Why? It's too far. No, I want to see the museum.
Oh, killing field?
Yeah.
By not the walk, by a tuk-tuk.
Tuk-tuk, yeah, it's gonna take half an hour to get there. It's 15 kilometers.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you good, with you smart, you know information. I take a tuk-tuk.
No.
Because tomorrow you go, not open. Because Joe Biden come close everywhere.
Oh, it's coming Joe Biden.
Yes,
Wow,
Joe Biden
honor.
from the tomorrow come.
That's amazing.
In a meeting in ASEAN.
Asian meeting.
Yeah, ASEAN meeting. Joe Biden come one day, close everywhere. But now you can go and then come back and can see here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I take you the fair fry.
How much?
I take you the fair fry. I take you killing fair and then when
You are taking me to the killing fields.
Yeah.
All right. For how much you gonna take me there?
And I take you go I went 1.5 hour and then back here.
No. Okay.
Maybe 1 hour and then back here maybe 15.
No.
Why not?
Speaking about contrasts in Phnom Penh, have a look at that. So on the other side of the road, just give me a second. On this part of the road, you can see there is a luxury car dealership. I don't know if you can see it, but they've got inside a Ferrari, a Lamborghini Urus, Range Rover, and a big AMG Mercedes, and also Rolls Royce back there. That's sick. So from in one hand you have really small stands with people buying their daily groceries for few real, and then you have this beauty, or you can purchase a luxury car. Wow. I know there is nothing strange with having such a dealership in a big city, but still, I didn't expect that Cambodia is so advanced in terms of availability, of cash availability. If there is this dealership, it means there is people with a ton of money. Right, so the museum now is open after lunch break, and it's time for us to get in. Hi there. Here we go. The entrance is $10, $5 without the audio guide. But since we're here, let's learn a bit about this place, because it's fair to get the audio guide. This lovely lady sold us the ticket and the audio guide. Let's see, we're going this way. Hi there. Thank you. So we need to scan the ticket in here. And then we get the auto guide in here. Hello.
Hello.
Can I have it in English, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is map.
Map.
Yes.
Thank you.
English.
English. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right, then here we are. We're inside the museum. That wall slang genocide museum is located exactly in the middle of the city. And the reason why is because back in the days it was a school, as we can see. And here the Khmer Rouge killed, interrogated, tortured thousands of Cambodians. And these ones, these white tombs, graves, is a symbol to remember the last 14 victims of this genocide. Right, so this place was a cell, as you can see on a picture on the wall. It was a iron bed, an iron bar that would have kept the legs of the prisoner attached to the bed. And here is a ammunition box used for the excrements, for the human excrements. Imagine what went through the people, the prisoners in this room. Imagine if these walls could talk. When in 1975, Pol Pot and his comrades entered Phnom Penh, they ordered a mass evacuation of the city 3 days after they entered Phnom Penh. They moved all the population from the city center to the rural areas of the country, as we've seen on the two maps. They moved the people in 2 stages. 1975, from the big cities around Cambodia to the rural area, and then from 1976 till 1978 to other remote areas. This was used as an excuse for people to be conducted to labor camps. $12,000 to $20,000 people passed through these gates during the Khmer Rouge regime. We've seen their faces, some of their faces, in the pictures that were taken back in the days. And here is S-21, the Genocide Museum from above. What we've seen earlier were small cell prisons made out of raw brick and mortar, which hosted 1 or even 2 prisoners at the time. Well, this one was the view, full of barbed wire. If they could even get out from one of those cells. Guys, I think the last pictures we've seen speak for themselves. Those ones are pictures of the mass graves found scattered around the country when the Vietnamese liberated Cambodia. No words needed. In the meanwhile, in here we can see the memorial with the 12,000 names on them that passed away in this specific detention center. It's just heartbreaking, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned along the way, and hopefully you will go and research this genocide that has been you research the genocide and you learn more about it.